Why are you always filming when I'm eating?
Why are you always eating when I'm filming? Hey Seb, where are we going?
Swimming pool.
Woo!
When you go around this next bend, on the right hand side, there's a turning called Ducker's Cottage.
It's very close.
By the
That big funny looking
just after the
bush.
Right turn.
There's two turns
Here.
right together.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Not
That's
this
it.
first one, there's
This one here.
Whoa.
That. Very bad instructions, I have to say, because it's left me to it.
Sorry.
Anyway, we're going to Bill's.
Speed bumps.
Bill has his own swimming pool,
Who's that?
and we're going to swim in it.
Can you manage both? Oh. Can't manage either.
Hold on, mate.
Under your arm.
Wait for me.
That's it.
Where's Daddy?
Hello, doggy.
Gorgeous doggy. What do you reckon to this then, Seb?
What was it called?
Is it good?
Is it the rural
It's pretty damn good.
So is this going to be the next project at
that's right.
Casa Smith?
That's right, yeah.
So you've got the decking, you've got the new garage, it's going to be a man cave,
Then we'll have a
darts room, bar, and then we're going to have a swimming pool at the back, yeah. See ya.
To our house.
That was fun, wasn't it?
We're gonna end it.
Kane, you're in the vlog.
Could have warned me.
Should we do a close-up of you,
No.
of you in the vlog?
Hello.
Tell us about yourself, Kane.
20-year-old soon-to-be postman.
Are you 20?
Yeah.
But
Nearly half your age.
How can you be 20? When were you half my age? So last year you were 19 and I was 36. And this year you're 20 and I'm 37.
17.
When you were 17 I was 34. Yeah. Good maths. And you're going to be a postman?
Yeah.
Where's your beat going to be?
Well,
So where are you going to be posting stuff?
Cotgrave.
Cotgrave.
Yeah.
Well, this has been lovely.
Yeah. Nice of you.
Thanks for your time.
That's all right.
Driving back home.
No, you're driving back.
Yeah, we're driving back home. Prem's actually physically doing the driving. There's distinction she wants to make. I'm not feeling great. I'm a bit hungover. And I feel like I'm getting a cold, but I'm a bit better now. I feel better for having eaten lunch. Oh, what did we have for lunch?
Chicken sausages.
Chicken sausages.
Pork sausages. Some
Bacon. Beans and spaghetti. So, not exactly sticking to the diet there.
Oh, you get lots of protein.
Lots of protein. I didn't have any bread.
Some carbs. No potato.
I had potato wedges, but yeah. We've not eaten too badly this weekend.
Tomato sauce
had-
and vegetables.
Yeah, and I had yesterday for lunch I had a chicken and bacon salad. And for dinner we had curry, so it was kind of probably a lot of oil and fat in the curry, but
And vegetables.
vegetables and protein. It's not been a total washout, but from tomorrow it's going to be like back to stricties, and I didn't work out today either because I didn't get up in time because I was too messed up. But we did go for a swim.
Yeah. We didn't say what we were going to have at dinner tonight.
Dinner tonight. Oh, dinner tonight. I think it's going to be bangers and mash.
Hence why the diet starts again tomorrow.
Diet starts tomorrow. I'm going to work out though when we get home. I'm going to stick to that. At least I've done that. That's what driving home looks like. And there's this completely blocked town. We're back from the Northern Territory. My back hurts. Oh. We're back from the Midlands, I should say. And we're back from the Midlands. And I'm going to work out. Today is third day, day 3 workout of my regime. So tomorrow's rest day. And today it is shoulders and arms. I've done a week. This is day 8. I'm at the beginning of my 2nd week. That feels pretty good. Prems, my wife's calling me. Hello. Huh? Oh, okay, coming. See you in a sec. Sebby's bedtime. That's a week. I started a week ago. I'm at the beginning of week 2. 7 vlogs. This is number 8. Proud of that. I've also worked out every time I should have worked out. So just to remind you, I'm doing 3 days working out and then the 4th day is a rest day. So I'm on a cycle of 4 days. So even though I've done 1 week, today is day 8. So I've come to the end of my 2nd round of exercises. Yeah, I'm doing all right. Quite happy with that progress. And as I'm 1 week in, time for the weekly wobble. As we can see, not much has changed in 1 week. As expected, the belly is still there, it still wobbles, it's still gross. The moobs, they're still swinging, I'm afraid, and the love handles, the muffin top, is still in full effect. However, I have noticed, probably simply due to the sort of constant use of the muscles and the exercising in general, that they do feel a bit more pumped because they're full of lactic acid, etc. And I'm enjoying all of the side effects, which are increased motivation, increased energy, increased mood because the endorphins, and also eating better. Now, I've not been brilliant this weekend. I've been away. I've eaten a lot of junk, admittedly, but I've still stuck to making sure there's plenty of protein there, making sure there's plenty of vegetables there, trying to avoid bread. And on Saturday, went out for a pub lunch. I had a chicken and bacon salad. When I can't make a perfect decision, I make a good decision. And I think that's a good place to be. I've been pondering something over the weekend. It's funny how those who would probably claim to have your best interests at heart often advise or observe how they feel about who you are, what you're doing, where you're going, and all that kind of stuff. And I'm putting, my life out on social media, so I can't complain when people have those opinions or voice those opinions, because it would appear that I am fair game. And it's true, I am. It's just, I find it often quite alarming how little faith the people in your life often have in you. And they want you to believe that they're saying things because they have your best interests at heart or because they care. And sometimes it's not even about you, it's just about them. Because they don't want you necessarily to do well or to succeed or to have ambitions. They want to keep you in your box because it's better for them. And it's not deliberate, it's not conscious, but I've realised that you can't let people get inside your head and influence the way you feel about yourself. You have to be the one that decides all of that stuff. You have to develop a filter. And that filter either blocks something coming in, or it sees the value in it and it lets it in. But you have to make sure you're consciously making those decisions. You can't let anyone tell you who you are. And I think what I've realised is that sometimes people like to tell you who they think you are, because they need to reaffirm in their own minds where you are in relation to them. So they box you up and they keep you there because then they can relax, because that's safe. You're out the picture, you're no threat. If you start doing something a little bit different and you start to get good at something, you start to push yourself out of that box in their minds, then they need to remind you of where they think you should be. And sometimes you need to decide whether or not you're going to accept that, and whether or not you're going to march to someone else's beat, or whether you're going to carve your own path and show them exactly who you are instead of letting them tell you. And that's just what I've been pondering this weekend. There it is. That, my friends, is the end of the vlog.
I ain't never gonna stop, no,